Welcome to the first day of my diet. I call this the anti-acne diet. I'm just gonna say this on day one. I think you should be cutting out dairy, making sure you have a probiotic, because usually when people take probiotics, they think of yogurt. Yogurt is dairy. Dermatologists don't even recommend you should be consuming dairy because of all the hormones and estrogen and all that kind of. So you might think, how can I get my probiotics then if it's not yogurt? As much as you could get coconut yogurt and almond yogurt with the probiotics, non-dairy or dairy yogurt, either one is a processed food, and I just don't recommend processed food in general. So the only possible probiotic you can get that is clean enough, sauerkraut, pickles, and those have been fermented in bacteria, which is a probiotic we call. Same with yogurt, it's been fermented in bacteria. With sauerkraut, you're just getting the probiotic without all the added hormones and the things that cause hormonal acne. You could either drink kombucha, that could get a bit expensive, so I just personally eat pickles or sauerkraut. Make sure your omega-3 ratio is higher than your omega-6. Omega-6 causes inflammation in the body. That's what a pimple is. It's inflammation on the skin. That's the kind of stuff I just want to get out of the way. For my breakfast, I made 2 bananas, a bunch of pineapple and ice, and a bit of unsweetened protein powder. And then these are just some frozen pomegranates, and I still have water. While I wait for my chili in the microwave, I'm gonna be taking a spoonful of chia seeds for my daily amount of omega-3s. And if you happen to slip up and eat a lot of trans fat or a lot of fatty foods in general, then just take more chia seeds to balance it out. I'm going to be having some sauerkraut. I made some homemade vegan chili, gluten-free vegan. All this is diced tomatoes, tomato sauce, corn, red kidney beans, lentils, spinach, turmeric, cinnamon, cumin. You need the fiber and iron, protein, magnesium, vitamin A. The list goes on. As long as you can stick to eating whole plant-based foods, you should get all the nutrients that you need, then even more. This is a very nutrient-dense diet I'm gonna be on. Turmeric is not a bad thing at all. It's very anti-inflammatory. I mean, if you wanna put turmeric and just like swallow it with water and black pepper, you can do that too. I personally don't really like the taste of turmeric, but it is good for you. 1 tablespoon of chia seeds is 162% of your daily omega-3s. Then your omega-6s are only 5%. I'm just eating some sweet potato while I do calculus. Right now for supper, I'm just having tofu that I put in the oven just with soy sauce and chili powder, crap ton of spinach, 5 massive handfuls. I made a protein chocolate smoothie, ice, stevia, cocoa powder, unsweetened, and unsweetened protein powder. And then usually when I'm hungry, like in between my meals, I snack on apples or banana. 10:33 a.m. Thursday, May 10th. So I just have 2 bananas, a bunch of blueberries, and then I just have pomegranates. I just made some potato soup. I boiled yellow potatoes and onions together, and then I blended them up when they were boiled. And then I just added like half of a bag of broccoli, and then just blended that all together. And then I added the rest of the broccoli, but I didn't blend it. So there's chunks in there, so it's like cream of broccoli soup, but it's a healthy version. So this is my lunch, and this is just some sweet potatoes. I have a lot of sweet potatoes. I also have some chamomile tea. Everything's so like dirty right now, but yeah. Put stevia and unsweetened cashew milk, so sugar-free. Friday, 9:37 a.m. May 11th. I'm about to make fresh lemonade on an empty stomach. Hot water with lemon on an empty stomach apparently is very good for digestion and for the gut and for the colon. It's now 11:03 a.m. having this smoothie. It's just with 2 bananas, blueberries, some pomegranates as well. Hello, so I'm just making my homemade hummus. It's my favorite thing to make. I'm just putting 1 tablespoon of tahini in my food processor for the creaminess, and then opening a chickpeas can and make sure you rinse it. And I'm just juicing a fresh lemon and putting half of the lemon juice in and then mixing it, so then it can develop a nice cream with the tahini. Add the rest of it. And then I also add half of the chickpeas to mix it all in together. And I'm just adding cumin to the mixture. You can add any spice you want, whatever you like to taste. Chili powder. I'm just kind of eyeballing all this too. And it's a bit of paprika, just for nice flavor. And then I add the rest of the chickpeas, and then you blend it until it becomes some sort of smoothness like this. And you could also add plant milk to make it really creamy. And then I'm eating it with carrots. This is just to get some meal ideas. I can always do a video on anything specific you want me to do, because especially if you want to clean your gut and have a healthy gut and not treat it so harshly, then these meals that I'm doing right now are the way to go. Your body already knows how to digest them because they're food from the earth. It's not going to be hard on your really long intestines to digest any of this stuff. It's so good. Like, I just eat it with a spoon. You can save this in a Tupperware for future days. In my opinion, I don't think this hummus tastes good the day after just because it is really fresh. I look like Oompa Loompa. For dinner, I already had sweet potato in the fridge, so all I had to do was warm it up, and then I just fried up some spinach. I'm loaded with the sweet potatoes. I also had an apple. I don't document me eating apples or bananas just because it's kind of a snack food, and if I do end up getting hungry, I always either eat apples or bananas just because they're easy and they're like the most convenient fast food you can possibly get. I'm just finishing up the rest of my chili. So this was Mother's Day dinner, and I just made myself a black bean burger, and I had like a bunch of spices, barbecue sauce, black beans, and oats, and then I mixed in the food processor, and then I just had some white refined bread. But I've been pretty good. I've just been eating a lot of salsa and chips too lately though that day. But other than that, the week has been pretty good for me. It is currently Monday, May 14th, and I'm just cooking tofu right now. I'm gonna season it with a bit of chili powder and soy sauce, and then I'm gonna be boiling some broccoli or something with it. I went to Walmart. 12:34 p.m. today. I actually walked to the stores, so I got kind of hungry because I didn't eat anything. So for breakfast, I ate a whole box of strawberries. Probiotics too, because I'm actually going to test for a week after this experiment. I'm going to take a probiotic once every single day. I'm going to track if that actually did something, because I'm not sure if my sauerkraut is full with probiotic. So just to be safe, I think I want to take a probiotic, like an actual one. And then I bought some new shoes. I was having problems with my left foot because I think my shoes currently are too narrow. So this lady helped me find wide set shoes. So hopefully these will be easier on my feet and like won't cause any friction or any suffocating because my poor feet can't handle my other ones. I just made some lunch of steamed broccoli, tofu, then I got some chamomile tea, thing of water. I have a nice big smoothie. It's 1:56 p.m. now. 2 bananas, a scoop of protein powder, some mixed berry. I'm gonna be taking some tablespoon of my chia seeds. I'm gonna have just like a tablespoon of hemp hearts. I've been really loving hemp hearts lately. I was really craving peanut butter. I'm having a banana right now. I'm eating these veggie balls. It's mainly consists of just corn, red peppers, peas. I'm pretty sure these are gluten-free as well. It is currently 8:32 a.m. Tuesday, May 15th. So I just finished a workout with my new runners and they work so much better. My feet actually aren't hurting. Skin update, I actually gained these 2 pimples. 1, 2. Other than that, everything else is like pretty much completely clear. It's just these 2. It was my fault. I was picking at them. Sweating does play a huge role, but as soon as you work out and sweat, you have to immediately wash your face after. It's been like an hour since I worked out and I still haven't took a shower yet because I had to like clean and do all that stuff. So again, that's on my fault. I'm currently made a tea, and then I chugged a lot of water after my workout, and then I'm gonna take a shower, and then I'm gonna make a protein smoothie. For lunch, I made my hummus, the same recipe that I did last time. And then I have just a bunch of orange and red peppers, baby tomatoes, some broccoli. Supper is very green. This is just steamed broccoli with a bit of soy sauce and garlic powder. This is just a spinach salad with my homemade tahini dressing, which is just sesame seed paste. Mixed it with a bit of salsa as well, so that's why it's kind of orange. And then I just sprinkled a bit of chia seeds, and there's black beans in there. This is the last breakfast I'm documenting. This is plain and simple oatmeal with frozen strawberries right here. topped with chia seeds and hemp seeds, and I put a bit of protein powder in there too. So I put a bit of stevia in as well, so there's no sugar. But yeah, very good for you. It's May 16th, and this is the final update. As you all can see, still looks the same, but everything's flat. And then obviously the 2 pimples I mentioned earlier in my video. And then this side, completely flat, which is so amazing. Compared to my last week testing out the clay helps so much, and I still recommend it to anyone who's struggling with any type of acne, but not obviously everything got rid of it. If you are targeting more towards internal cleansing, you definitely are gonna get more benefits. What you eat is what you are by far. You could probably even see in my past videos that this area has always been a problem for me, so it's very, very stubborn acne. Like, it just will not go away. More pimples just keep accumulating because it's all been like infected in the same area. I understand why it's really hard to get rid of like big sections of the face that have a lot of that acne going on. That's when you have to try like as much as you can, like diet, cleansing, making sure you have a healthy gut. Before I ramble on, this is basically what my skin looks like now. Again, it might not look like a drastic difference because of course these acne scars, they're not gonna go away anytime soon. And again, I was touching my face and picking at my face. Don't do what I'm doing right now and touch your face. Like, if you do, then just rinse it with just plain water. Don't use any soap. Every morning and night, I honestly just wash my face with plain water now. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. Diet does play a huge part in acne, and you really have to be getting the nutrients you need every single day. There's of course apps to track your food. I personally use Chronometer. This isn't sponsored, but I mean, I personally use Chronometer because I think it's just so cool that you can type in just a single food and just see all the benefits, all the omega-6 ratio to omega-3, vitamins, the minerals, everything. I recommend doing that for a few days. You don't have to track every single day, but just kind of get a hang of like, okay, I have acne still, something must be wrong with my diet. Write down everything you would normally eat on a regular basis in Chronometer, and then you could see for yourself what you're missing, what is too high, what's too low. Drink more water. This next week, I'm going to be starting my probiotic gut cleansing journey. I covered skincare, I covered diet, and now I just need to cover on just the gut and healing the gut internally. You can stay tuned for my video next week on all about gut health, telling you my experience, and hopefully by that time, I'm hoping my acne will be gone by then. So I have high hopes, but we're gonna wait it out because of course with hormonal acne, it plays so much more factors than just skincare. But yeah, stay tuned for my next video, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of my videos I post, and then I will cut it off right here. Have a great day, night, morning, wherever you are. See you in the next video. Peace.